Hello and welcome to another episode of Truly Bedrock with me, Mr. Beardstone, and we're in grieving. I mean, we all feel bad for the panda that we lost last episode, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I have a plan to rectify the situation. That plan won't be put into action today, but I assure you, it's all in control. Kinda. It's fine. Today, however, we have other plans, and part of these plans involve us going to the shopping district because we have a slight problem. The problem is our pickle sales. Pickle sales are bad, and this camera angle is really not working. It's all over the place. There we go. Right, so we've got a problem with pickles. Our pickles are not really selling. We've sold like 3 lots of them, I think. So like 9 stacks. We've made 3 diamonds, and that's just shocking. An opportunity, however, has arisen for us to maybe kind of repackage our pickles. Maybe. Let's head to the shopping district and discuss our plans. Over here in the shopping district, the area we want to focus on is right down here, where we have a parking lot with a couple of food trucks that I believe were set up by Liara, and there's plenty of space here for more food trucks. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna add one of our own here, and we're gonna resell our pickles, and we're gonna have a pickled cucumber food truck. So the first thing to do is figure out where to put it, and to be honest, I reckon we could probably fit it in here alongside this one. I think that's going to be the best bet because it's probably a similar length to this one, I imagine, what I've got in my mind. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a pickle kind of design in something as small as this. So yeah, we're going to go for one that's probably a bit more this sort of size. So before we get started, a small disclaimer. I've never built a vehicle before. I've had a little bit of a play around in creative just before jumping in here and recording, just to get an idea of materials and things like that, but the only kind of experience I've got is looking at these vehicles and trying to figure out how to make something that's a similar sort of scale and fits in with the look of the area. So, right, where to begin? I think we're probably going to go with a 4 wide instead of a 5 wide. So yeah, I think definitely here. So I've got some resources together in these 2 shulker boxes. Let's see what we've got. So I've got these things. Most importantly, look at this. Look, boom, pickle banner. How cool is that? And not only that, we've got a few of these to go around. So we're going to be using these as well to promote our wares. And I've gathered roughly what I think I'm going to need. We're just going to see how this goes, really. So I guess it's time for an episode of Building with Beardstone. Alright. So I guess the first thing to do for this vehicle is going to be to mark out where we want the wheels to be. So we'll have 2 in between and 1 there. My original plan was to do the wheels with coal, but it appears the floor is made of coal, and I don't want my wheels looking like the floor. So instead we're going to do something like this, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how this comes together. So I'm just going to make a general kind of shape to start working with, I think, and then we'll work out how to make it pickly afterwards. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's see if we can get on top. How do you make a pickle shape out of a van? I think I've got a rough kind of pickle truck shape going on here at the moment. I'm not entirely sold right now. I think what I need to do is actually start putting in the proper bits of the actual sort of truck features, if that makes sense. And I think I need to put skirt kind of thing on it. Let me see what I've got. Okay, so I think maybe we need something like this to help define it a little bit more, not on the floor down there. So let's get some of these in, see if we can get this to work out. So at the back here is where we want to have the door, which will be the entrance for the pickle chef. Is that a thing? A pickle chef's... They're probably not a thing, are they? Right, okay, I think that's starting to look a little bit more truck-like. I'm going to quickly go to bed so I can see it a bit better. Oh, there we go. It looks much better in the daylight. That looks even more pickly than I originally intended. Right, so let's see if we can get a bit more texture into this. I think just mixing the green terracotta and the green concrete is going to be pretty much all we need to do. We just need to try and get the balance right to make it look pickly. So let's try some here and here. Okay, we're getting there, We'll just focus on this side for now. We can sneak around and do the back later. Just want to see if we can get this to work first. I feel like we need to get some windows in on the van here. Our van's going to be a lot shorter than the other ones, isn't it? I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just like a tiny pickle van. Right, let's see if we can get a windscreen in here. I think that's going to help make it look more pickle van-like. Yep, that's definitely helping. And maybe we need to get some lights on as well. So, we've got some item frames. We'll have some rear lights with those. Ooh, we don't really have anything for the front lights right now. What can we use? Around the back here, we'll just use item frames and redstone. I think that looks lovely. And on the front here, maybe we'll get them in the right place. I think at the front here, I might... What's Liara used? Okay, so that's quartz. I'm wondering if maybe I use something yellow instead. So I kind of feel like I want yellow headlights. I'm gonna get some yellow concrete, I think. I think that might work quite well. And I also want to get a couple of trapdoors to use for the grill at the front here. And I'm thinking the warped forest blue ones might actually work quite well and actually go with the colour scheme here quite well. So we're going to give that a go. The other thing we need to do is to sort out the wheels. There we go. Now they look more wheel-like. We're starting to get the little pickle van coming together. See, you were doubting it at first, weren't you? Okay, so let's get some more details on the outside. Obviously, we need the pickle banners going up because that's what we're selling, isn't it? Let's move that back a bit actually, because I think I might want to put up an awning. And are we going to have that as like the sort of step up to it? Maybe something like that. Do we like that? Not sure. I might come back to that. But obviously pickle banners. Pickle banners are of prime importance here right now, so we'll stick one there as well, and of course we'll stick one here just to let people know that pickles are what's on the menu here. Beautiful, can't miss that. Just thought I do actually have some sea lanterns on me. I wonder if they'd make cool. Oh, look at that! They actually make very cool headlights. I think I want to leave them square though. I'm quite looking for sort of very boxy look to this pickle shop right now. I think that's actually going to work quite well. And what's the next thing? I guess the next thing is going to be to grab some pickles, get the awning on. Those two things are unrelated. I'm not making an awning out of pickles. That would be weird, wouldn't it? And then I also need to sort out the interior. And why do I always do that? Just randomly place blocks in the middle of talking. Stop it. Get right. I need to. Let me in. I want that. So, in the interior, as you can see, we've got plenty of space here, so I think we might even be able to get a couple of seats in. I did bring some rail and minecarts with me for that very purpose, should we have the space, and I reckon we can get away with it. And then we need to build up a cucumber pickling station. I don't even know what these words are anymore. Something that looks like a work surface for pickles. I think the next thing to do over here is going to be to get an awning on, and I'm thinking if we do that and maybe make use of some of the carpet we've got here. String. I need string. There we go. So if we get some of the string in, I'll do it like that. There we go. I think that can work, and that shouldn't stop anybody from getting to the barrels, but we'll soon test that. And there we go. We have an awning. Beautiful. I did also bring along a couple more levers and some dolphin heads because I want to try something out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me get into a better position. So, oh no, completely misplaced that. So I guess we want to place it there, don't we? Oh my god, that's perfect. I actually really like that as a rearview mirror. I think it works just well enough. It's a little bit weird with the eyes, but I think I like it. I think the next thing to do is going to be to sort out the interior here so that we can see a little bit. Yeah, we need. Yeah, we can't get in. There we go. I think the warp stem button is going to be. No, there we go. I forget how quick those ones shut. So yeah, I think the warp stem button is going to be the ideal way to get in and out of there because it blends in quite nicely. So onto the interior here. So my first test was going to be to put in a couple of mine carts and see if we can use those as seats for the vehicle. Yep, that works. We can drive from here. Beautiful. Next up, we need to get some storage in here for our pickles. So maybe... Ooh, no, I'm not sure about them facing down. I don't think I like that. That just looks dangerous. Let's remove those and maybe... Nope, still facing downwards. We need some kind of a sideboard in here. So if we do that, and my thinking is if we use one of them, we can put a cauldron in there, we can put some water in there, and boom, there's a tap. So it's going to be a bit dark and dismal in here. Can I dig up there? Ooh, I can dig up there. Okay, maybe we can squeeze lighting it up there. I was wondering where to put it. I was originally thinking up there, but that could work better, because I've got some of these. So we've got our lovely fluorescent lights. Yeah, that works really well. I like that, I like that. I think we also need a window at the back here as well, so let's just punch one through there, and I think we need a few more pickles. Let's get a few pickles on the scene. I think it's probably actually worth indicating that we have pickles in these barrels as well. Maybe not them ones, maybe we'll just indicate those ones. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these ones that well from down there, so we'll put some pickles on the front of those. Ba-doink, lovely. This is looking pretty cozy. The other thing I wanted to do was to put the grate on the front of the grill. Actually, that works really well. I like that. I wonder if we could get away with scattering a few more of these buttons around, just to give the pickle a little bit more of a 3D texture in certain places. How do we like that? Does that look alright? I think that one there looks a bit weird. Maybe we can get away with putting some levers here. That could look quite good. Do we like that? I think I like that. I don't think we want too much going on the top here. I'm thinking maybe just a vent or two. Maybe put one at the front as well. And, well, we're going to put some sea pickles on top, let's be honest, that's definitely going to happen. And maybe we can make use of another one of these buttons as well, just stick that there. A couple of sea pickles, because we just love pickles. It's rude not to have them everywhere. And especially if that's what we're selling. Sorry, they're not sea pickles. Sorry, my mistake. They're not sea pickles. They're pickled cucumbers. They're definitely edible. I think the last thing on the top here would be a chimney of sorts, just because, I mean, I know there's not even a cooker in there, but I think it just needs a little bit of extra detail on top. And the mossy cobble should actually work quite well for that, because that's fairly green. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think it might be nice to get a few details on the outside as well. So I'm thinking what we can do, if I do this correctly, I think if I do... No, not that. If I do that, and then do that, and no, not that one. We'll get rid of that in a sec. And then put that back. We could have some cool little tables out the front here that differentiate them from the other stands. So let's get a couple more of these down. Looking good, and now I just think we need a few more finishing touches, so maybe let's have a couple of pickle cartons out the front here. Might be able to get one on there as well. Beautiful. There we go, I've just adjusted the windows on the windshield at the front there. I think that makes much more sense. It looks a bit better. They can actually see out the side and use our dolphin head wing mirrors now. And I think on that note, we're basically there with our pickle van. I think it's fairly obvious what they sell. We've got our prices there. The only thing we still need to do is to actually stock the thing, and conveniently enough, we have tons of pickles because no one's actually buying them. Oh, this is probably the most pointless thing I've ever built, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I think it fits in quite nicely around here with the other food trucks, and hopefully there's still plenty of space for a few more to pop up, so I guess we'll just come back here and visit and see what happens and see if anybody actually wants our pickled cucumbers. Pickalicious is now fully stocked and ready to sell its pickled cucumbers. I've got them at 1 diamond for 3 stacks, which is actually the same price as we've got them over there, but don't tell anyone. And it's sitting there beautifully next to dinner pie design, which I absolutely love, and a free cookie, don't mind if I do. And also, of course, we have Royal Eats, which are the 2 that Liara put here to get this started. So I'm actually really looking forward to see what other people put in here. Marvellous stuff. Now we've got that done, it's time to move on to our next project, and it kind of continues on from where we left off last episode with our Nether hub. I'm gonna crash and die. So I wanted to apologise for the first half of the episode there. I have just edited it and noticed that I sort of clipped off the bottom of the video while recording. I have no idea how I've done that. I've not changed any settings. I've just reopened OBS and it's exactly the same. So I really don't know what happened there. I can only apologise. So sorry about that. And if you didn't notice it, just ignore this whole bit. So the next thing we're going to be doing is carrying on in our nether hub here. So last episode we managed to get the ceiling in, which I do really like, especially with the broken chains that have got the lights missing and just the small details like that. However, the red walls here are still very, very bland, so I'm going to add in a few details and cracked bricks and the, what are they called? The chiseled nether brick, I think they are. So we're going to get some of those in, and I think something just attacked me there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some cracked nether brick and chiseled bricks into these walls, and then we're going to work on the corridor here. So this, I didn't show you last episode what this actually leads to. If you've been in my streams, you may have seen where this goes, but we're going to be building a grand staircase up here. I know for a fact there's lots of lava behind these ones, and we will need to make the ceiling taller. So we're going to have to sort of brace ourselves, I guess, for some lava explosions there. And this brings us into an area over here, which I absolutely love. I think it's like a little sort of lava bat cave. The striders are always here, and I want to make a small strider dock type area in here. And I think there's a lot we can do. We're going to carve out the ceiling a bit more and so on. But before we can do any of that, I do need to get this stairwell looking good and tie it into the rest of the hub. Let me quickly deal with these, and then we'll make a start on that. There's so many of them all the time. I've got 3 shulkers of resources, and I can hear some music again. You know how this goes by now, don't you? Is this the same track as last time? I think it is, actually. Sweet. hope you enjoyed the montage there as we got the rest of this tunnel built, and we did most of that on stream, and it was actually really good fun. We had a bit of trouble working out some of the angles on the diagonal bits, which I will show you in just a moment, but overall I'm very, very, very pleased with the final result here. So this kind of whole room, I guess, is looking a lot more complete now. I've still not textured the walls here. I will be doing that probably just between videos. It's not really anything you guys need to see. You can just see the finished thing once it's done. And I've done the same sort of entrance here as I've done there, so that whether you're looking down this tunnel or that tunnel, you've got a similar sort of welcoming, but as you can see, we've gone with a bit of colour coding. So the blue one here leads all the way back to the main Nether highway, as you are already aware. And I guess the purple one's just a portal that goes through to our base, not really a tunnel, and that's just a wall. But over here, we have gone more with the lava again. So we've got these funky little window bits here with lava in. We've got the fire in most places, but my flint and steel broke right at the end, so I need to come back with one for that. And I've not done the top bit here yet, but I'll get to why in just a moment. Even coming back down the tunnel though, I really like how this looks, and you see the big portal there. It's just, yeah, I like it. I think it's really come together very, very, very well. I just need to get the rest of it finished. So the reason I haven't finished this top bit here yet is because up here, I need to figure out exactly where it's going to connect, but either way, I definitely need to carve out a lot of the ceiling here. I'm going to need to go up probably at least another 10 or so blocks, and that means I've got lots and lots of digging to do. And once I have done that, I can then sort of finish the rest of this tunnel, get this all connected up here, and start on our beard cave, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to start working here. Sadly though, that is all we have time for today. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, then please do like, and if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. And if you hit that little bell as well, you'll get a notification every time I put a new video out, which means you'll never miss anything. Fantastic. Also, as I was trying to say at the end of the last video, before I was rudely interrupted by that giant bouncy flame boy, we do have another TB stream weekend set up for the 8th and 9th of August, and times for that will be confirmed soon, but that's in, what, about a week and a half from now? So not too far away at all, and we're going to have many hours of streams every day from all your favourite TV streamers and content creators. That's going to be really fun. For now, however, it's a bye from me, and I'll see you next episode. Toodles!